Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Explosives Only. I'm Zyzix, this is our protagonist, Hardcore Pete, and as you can see we've taken over Caesar's Legion. We are now Caesar, although in reality there isn't much left of Caesar's Legion. So in the spirit of that, we are going to keep doing For the Republic. We're going to go over to Red Rock Canyon and either enlist the aid of the Khans or destroy them. Oh, I'm over encumbered, am I? Because I got Caesar's armor on, yeah, there we go, my power armor. So yeah, I'll take off Caesar's armor, that was more just on for fun. I can't fast travel from the tent either. Okay, come on. Use my brain. And you know what? I am crippled and I picked up a lot of weight. So, ooh, maybe if I talk to the slaves, I can tell them they're free. You're free. Be free.
If you're injured, I might have healing powder to spare.
You're a doctor?
I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries. Healing powders and all that. I'm always running low on Xanderroot. Plenty of Brock flowers, though.
You're using 1 block flower per Xanderroot, right?
Oh, I've been using 2 roots per flower. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day.
Cool, bye. Alright, not my problem. But yeah, I will just quickly do some inventory management and meet you guys at Red Rock. Also, while I'm here at New Vegas Medical Clinic getting healed up, let's see if I can buy another implant.
Alright, let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. Alright, you're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
So we've got perception, charisma, enhance my agility.
The reflex booster does exactly what it says. Speeds up your reaction times. For 4,000 caps, I can attach the implant to your central nervous node.
Yeah, here's the caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Because that'll give me a few more action points. Make me a bit more stealthier at sneaking when I decide to do any sneaking. Okay, here we are at Red Rock Canyon to talk to the Great Khans about possibly helping out the NCR, which is very, very unlikely. The NCR massacred a bunch of the Great Khans over at Bitter Springs when they tried to escape. Also a lot of women and children that were just running away, so there's a lot of bad blood between the Great Khans and the NCR. Also, the Legion has approached them and is offering to help them out.
Welcome to Red Rock Canyon. Since you've done so much for the Great Khans, Papa Khan told me to let you know you can buy weapons at our armory. You can find it in the basement of the burned-out building at the mouth of the canyon.
Oh, sweet. That'll be back over there, that building. Yeah, there's a little basement you can go into that's an armory. But yeah, as he said, we've helped out the Khans. Like, we helped them out in Boulder City. Instead of shooting them all up, we negotiated a way for everyone in the Great Khans and the NCR to get out of there peacefully. And also when we were heading over to Cottonwood Cove, we let down a Great Khan that had been crucified. That was kind of random at the time, but we did it, so we're on good terms with the Great Khans. So let's talk to Papa Khan about possibly sorting out the situation between him and the NCR. Papa Khan!
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
I've come to ask the Great Khans to break their alliance with Caesar's Legion. Now that Caesar and his Legion are pretty much toast.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
Do you really think Caesar is going to restore your tribe to glory? You'll be made slaves, like all the 86 other tribes he's conquered.
Ha! The Great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Yep, okay, cool.
Farewell.
Who are you? Carl?
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise.
I guess news hasn't reached you. What do you think of the Great Khans?
They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion.
Really? We'll see about that. Oh, then again, maybe we won't. Okay.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
Well, what is it you had in mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
Well, he's an idiot.
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular: me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Aren't you convinced already if we're having this conversation?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
Okay, what about Jack and Diane? How can I convince them to support me? 2 weeks with Jack and Diane.
You'd have to talk to them, but those two have been thick as
Growing
thieves
up
since they were kids.
in the heartland. I don't know the
Convince
song,
one,
but
and the other will come around.
you know the song, you know, talking about Jack and Diane in the heartland or whatever. So they say life goes on long after the sad living. Yeah, I don't know the song, but yeah.
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
Okay, I'll see what I can do to convince everyone.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Quest added. Oh my papa.
Yeah?
Now then. Now that we've spoken to him. No? Still not. Maybe it's something in Carl's bedroom. Are you coming here? There it is, Carl's journal. This journal consists of detailed records of observation from Carl's time with the Great Khans. Many of the entries go into great detail about his opinion of their savage, barbarous customs, and at several points he waxes philosophically about how it's very likely that Caesar's legion will have to execute the lot of them. Oh, Papa!
Hello.
Papa Khan, I got something to show you.
It's always a pleasure to see you around the camp.
You should look at this. It's Carl's journal, and it's very revealing of his true opinions.
Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them? Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Over here!
You like that?
I guess he was too slow.
So the NCR makes peace with the kings now. Where was that mercy at Bitter Springs?
I'm glad our brothers...
I remember the chairman from their tribal days. They were punks then. They're punks now. I'm beginning to hear troubling rumors from my advisors. Would you know anything about that?
No. What can you tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Maybe you could give me the short version?
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
How did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
That doesn't sound like something the NCR would order. Yes, it absolutely does sound like something they would order. I don't know why I'm saying that. Let's just say that's horrible.
It's because of that we have sworn to take revenge on the NCR. With our new allies in Caesar's Legion, we will crush them.
No, you won't. Let's talk about something else.
Typical. No reference for history in the...
Shut up. What do you mean by younger generation? I'm fucking older than you. I am Hardcore Pete and you will respect me.
You should have been with us in our glory.
Jackass. Lines like that make sense in Fallout 3, where your character's fixed age is, 19 when he leaves the vault. But for some characters to... And he's not the first one. Multiple characters are referred to me as being, younger or something. Like, even when in Big Mountain, when they were talking about my brain, they were like, oh, it's so fresh, barely wrinkled. Like, dude, I'm old. I'm playing as an old character, and everyone's acting like I'm young. It's weird. Okay, that is much more of a steep, big cliff than I realized. I thought that was just like a little hill they were on. But nope, big ass cliff. That's okay. Really, in the Fallout world, this is a really good spot. Like, super defensible. And yeah, it's a good spot to hang out. Because not a lot of people are going to have, climbing equipment or vertibirds or stuff that'll get them up there to a position where they can, snipe and surprise attack these guys. This is a pretty good spot. So I think we're going to go talk to Jack and Diane down here. Yep. That's Anders.
Thanks again for saving my ass.
That's the guy that we pulled off the cross that was crucified.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what, I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up.
The recipe, why not?
Here you go. Enjoy it. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us in out of Vegas. He's been after us for a new shipment.
Not interested in being a drug mule.
Okay then. Job will be waiting if you change your mind.
Yeah, can we talk about something else? The alliance with Caesar's Legion.
Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them.
Cool, easy done. What is it you do here?
We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments.
So you're drug dealers?
We're supplying things people want in exchange for things our tribe needs. Don't judge us.
I don't know why everyone thinks I'm so judgy about drugs in the post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland. Like, I don't fucking care.
We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business comes from the Fiends lately. Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols.
Fair enough, I have some other questions.
Like what?
You've got an impressive setup here. Have you considered making more helpful chems? You know, healing supplies that you can sell to anyone and everyone?
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that?
More fucking money, like... Medical supplies are always scarce. They don't kill the buyers as often. Think of the profits, yeah.
You've got a point. Selling meds to the locals could be a pretty nice side gig. Alright, I'll tell Jack to give it a try.
Have you started making meds yet?
Yeah, you made a pretty good argument.
Alright, do you have any jobs for me?
Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something.
Sure, what do you got?
With Anders out of commission, we've got an...
Yep, I'll do that one.
Great. Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
Abba Dabba Honeymoon. Hey, Jack.
Whoa, new guy.
How's the medical work going?
Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. But if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them.
I think I can. What is it you do here?
Do? We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen.
Okay, what do you make?
We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain?
You're drug dealers.
Nah, man, more like drug suppliers. Yeah, other folks sell them. Diane's mostly in charge of that.
Never mind. Like, how are they trying to justify it? Oh, we're drug suppliers. Don't give us... Like, I don't fucking care. It's so weird that they're all antsy about it, you know? Deliver drugs. Yeah, like... Just own up and be like, yeah, we're fucking drug dealers. What are you gonna do about it in the post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland? Who the hell cares? There's more concerns, bigger issues than people wanting to buy their own drugs that are not illegal by any stretch of the imagination. There's no law out here to make it illegal. We're not in the NCR, we're not in Legion territory. This technically is a no man's land. Oh, there you are.
Need anything?
I got a package here from your friends, Jack and Diane.
Huh? Oh, right.
Mildly suspicious package.
You should go now, before you draw any attention.
Yeah, cool. He's just still walking around like a crippled little bitch.
I remember the chairman from their tribal days. They were punks then, they're punks now.
Diane, I did your delivery.
Hey, seems like you...
Finished that.
Great. Here's your payment.
See you later. Okay. Oh, right, Melissa is actually over here. I don't know why she's all the way out
How's it
here,
going?
but Reggie says I should talk to you about speaking against the Great Khan's alliance with Caesar.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Cal told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory.
Did he also tell you women aren't permitted to serve in the Legion?
What? No, he... What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
If the Great Khans join the Legion, you'll be lucky to be sold off as a slave. Look, you might be an officer's wife if you're lucky. And again, wife is more like slave wife.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. Alright, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
See you later. Cool. Jump back over to Red Rock and tell Papa that all these people are like, yeah, nah, fuck Caesar's Legion.
I remember the chairman from the tribal days. They're...
Yeah, a lot of you keep saying they were punks then, they're punks now. Because, yeah, they've only been chairman for about 11
punks
years
then,
or so.
They're punks now.
You'll say the same thing about them. But also, the chairman and the other tribes of, you know, Vegas drove you guys out. Papa has opened his thing. Yep, cool. Papa Khan!
All 4 of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
Damn right you should. I've come to ask the Great Khans to break their alliance with Caesar's Legion.
I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
Go fuck yourself. I don't care. Yeah, who cares about past glory? Better to live without glory than to die pointlessly if you ask me, but I don't have that. Any idea where I might look to find such inspiration from the past?
The followers of the Apocalypse keep many records of the past. It's been a long time since we associated with them, but they might have something. Until you do find me something, though, know that I still plan to lead the Great Khans to fight for Caesar.
Alright, I'll go talk to them, or find a skill book to get my speech up to 75. Or I could just go get something that gives me a plus 10 speech. Although, while we're here, let's keep talking with Diane, because I think that quest keeps going. I just gotta ask for more work. Wake up, lazy bones. It's like, yeah, nearly midday.
Hey, what's up?
Any new jobs for me?
Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something.
Sure, what do you got?
You up for something challenging? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3.
Piece of cake.
Don't get cocky. The Fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well, they're outside for a reason. Here's the package. Good luck. Your payment will be waiting when you get back.
Alrighty. Let's go fuck with the Fiends. Vault 3. I haven't actually discovered that location yet. They gave me some Great Khan's armor, so yeah, they don't fuck with me. At least, so some of them don't. There it is. I could stay here all day blowing them up.
I've been waiting for. I'm gonna make you scream.
Are you? It might have just been the ones in the inside the vault that react to the Great Khan's armor.
When I find you...
When you find me what, huh? What? Yeah, nothing, that's what. Boom, 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 boom! I might be being a bit reckless, a bit overzealous with some of the explosions, but I have like 100 missiles. And that's not even including like high velocity, high explosive missiles. Okay, if I put this on, hopefully going inside they won't jump me immediately.
This is what I've been waiting to see. A big bad con bringing in the medicine. How about you toss some psycho my way?
Where's your boss? He'll want to know you were hitting me up for freebies.
Hey, no need. No need. I was just kidding. Motor runners down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. I was just kidding about tossing me some psycho, so you don't gotta say anything about that. We have a con coming through to see the boss. Don't shoot at him. Hey, got any jet?
Yeah, I do. I'll tell your boss that you were looking for freebies as well. You were doing that weird NPC point thing, weren't you?
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. Does he have anything from Red Rock Canyon to sell me?
Can you tell me what happened to the residents here?
I guess it isn't a secret. Yeah, the residents of the vault are all dead. We killed them. Funny thing is, they just let us in. We didn't have to force the doors or anything.
Why'd you move the Fiends into the vault?
We needed someplace to put down roots. I was having trouble keeping my people out of Westside.
Let's talk about something else.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here for business. Either do some or get the fuck out.
Okay, I got a package from your friend Jack and Diane.
Goddamn time. Tell the cons that they can't keep a steady supply. We'll find someone who can.
Cool, will do. But I also got the Wild Wasteland thing. I'm honestly not sure why. Anywho. So, fuck this guy. He can have a nice juicy plasma grenade.
Hey, look out!
And I'll take his head. And how much is the chain still worth? That's worth something. And now everyone's aggroed to me. Great.
There you are.
Excellent. It's time for a killing spree!
Gotcha!
You're out here somewhere.
Yeah, I am out here. Anything in here of interest? Not really. Locksmith, I don't need that. I'm maxed out on that. Oh, Fiends! Time to die. I probably shouldn't go too crazy on the explosives, at least in close quarters. Let's just eat all the food actually and take some water and one stim pack. That should be more than enough.
You like the sight of your own.
That's worth some money, isn't it? It's only worth like 100 caps, not really worth. Because, if you remember, there is actually something else for me to do in here. Way, way long ago when we were at Camp McCarran talking about getting... ooh, missiles. Nice. When we were talking about getting the bounties from the other fiends that were out and about, they talked about how one of the rangers had come into Camp McCarran, from Camp McCarran had come into Vault 3 and they hadn't heard back from them. So there's a ranger around here to save, if we can find him. I don't remember exactly where he is. Ooh, more missiles. Four stim packs and 2 doctor's bags. Yes, please. Come on. Come on. Oh. Nope, nothing there. Okay, have I turned myself around a bit? Probably. Super stim pack and stim packs right away in Radex. Cool, cool, cool. This also helps me let out my frustration of being jumped by fiends whenever you're in Vegas, like anywhere. They're annoying.
You thought you could hide from me?
No, no, I didn't. I'm here to kill you.
Oh, it's on now. What have you done?
Damn it, that's gonna.
What have you done?
Shut up. What I've done is absolutely slaughtered you punk-ass bitches. And I think he might be on the other side of this. Yeah, because he's like set up mines to slow him down. Ow. Disarm the grenade bouquet. Disarm the tripwire just cause. That's worth a bit of money. I didn't want to do that. Oh well.
I saw some sort of elite ranger squad the other.
Keep that.
The honcho, one of them strip families got killed.
So, I think I was able to get most of them.
Take down this password. It'll get you into the Overseer's area upstairs, I think. Thanks for the help. We'll find our own way out.
Cool.
You know, he pissed off the wrong guy. I'm gonna make you scream!
Oh. That might have been me. Okay, Carter's corpse. They were always a corpse. Rachel... I don't know. Okay, the guy, the NCR Ranger's got to be near. Oh, they overdosed on Jet, I guess. Another OD. Anything? Oh, a hard locked door at the end of the tunnel. What's... I don't know. Oh well. I'm about to start taking damage. Shit. Shit, I drowned. Ooh, we're back here. Ha! Gotcha that time. Okay.
I'm gonna make you scream.
Oh, that's the prison quarters thing. Let's see if they're gonna come out here, and maybe I don't end up killing Rachel this time.
Watch out! You ever seen one of those ranger? Whoa!
Watch out!
They're all kind of wigging out, but they don't know what to do because they can't reach me at the moment. This area of the vault seems nicer. Not as thrashed, not as destroyed.
Watch out!
Whoa!
Like I give a shit. Alright, you guys are free.
Take down this password. It'll...
Cool, yep, thanks.
Thanks for the help.
You're out here somewhere.
Yeah, I am. Okay, so the guy I'm looking for, he's actually supposed to be here. But he's not, so whatever. I did the delivery, I got Motor Runner's head, so I can actually hand in the bounty for that. Oh. So, fuck this place, let's go. And go in and tell him that we took care of the leader of the Fiends. Because Daughtry's the guy that we give the other bounties to. But Daughtry also gave us those bounties. Yeah, you.
Anders showed up here not too long ago. I'm told you're the one who got him out of the vault. Can't tell you how relieved I am. Sending him on that mission was a mistake.
You didn't really have a choice. The Fiends were a growing threat, even though I had
That's
nothing to
true,
do with getting Anders
but I wonder
out.
if I should have taken a different strategy entirely. Although my options were certainly limited, with most of our forces tied up garrisoning this place. Regardless, what you did for Anders isn't something he or any of us around here take lightly. We're all glad to have him back. Thank you.
Cool. Motor Runner's dead, and here's his helmet as proof.
Unbelievable. That man has given us so much grief since we set up here. This may be a major turning point for us. I can't tell you how many times we thought we'd taken him out, only to have him show up again later, taking more heads off of fallen troopers. This is for the bounty. And this is from a pool me and a lot of the soldiers around the base had going. You may not be in CR, but hey, it's only fair.
Cool. And that was the last little loose thread from Camp McCarran. We'll go back over to the strip, Freeside, and talk to the followers of the Apocalypse before going back and talking to the Great Khans about that situation. Oh, and you might have noticed little Buster was no longer punching the training dummy over at Camp McCarran. Yeah, he's out here, dead. He's got his unique bladed gauntlet, the cram opener, and some grenades. But yeah, he's just... I'm not sure what the chain of events is, but, you know, he gave up bounty hunting. He was training in Camp McCarran. And at some point he came to Camp McCarran, came over here to Freeside and ended up getting probably jumped by thugs and died. Julie.
So the great Caesar is dead. Happy news, but I don't know that it'll make things safer. The rest of his goons may be even worse once they take power.
I'll just blow them up too. And you're the first one that's actually acknowledged that I've killed Caesar and Caesar's dead. Cool. I'm looking for something that could inspire the Great Khans. Know anything like that?
The Great Khans. Oh, you mean those raiders that used to clash with the Vegas tribes? Yes, some years back we taught them reading, writing, basic science. We hoped they would use it to make medical supplies, but they turned to drugs. I was never much involved in the cultural side of that project, but Ezekiel was.
Who's Ezekiel?
He's a member of the Followers like myself, but his particular field is pre-war history and tribal culture. I do recall him being fascinated by the Khans. He kept going on about parallels to some ancient historical empire or another.
Where can I find him?
He rarely stops in here these days. You'd do best to look for him out in the wastes east of New Vegas. He's always looking for new tribes to study.
Okay, Where is he? Oh, he's over at the trading post. Okay, I can easily jump into the trading post. Because, yeah, I could go and get, like, Naughty Nightwear or something and just get a +10 to my speech and do the speech check. But we may as well chat with Ezekiel just hanging out over here.
You look like someone with a question. What can I do for you?
I do have a question. Julie Fox said you might know something about the Great Khans.
Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating tribe with a long and unfortunately tragic history. Their original incarnation, much farther out west, was almost completely wiped out by one of those itinerant heroes so common in the post-war years. Then, of course, the new Khans suffered a similar fate. Some say at the hands of the same hero, though of course the dates are all wrong for that.
He's referring to Fallout 1. You actually do meet a very small group of raiders referring to themselves as the Khans. And then Fallout 2. So the Khans actually have been pushed around a lot. Please continue.
Well, after they migrated to the Mojave, we established relations with them, but that soured when all they wanted was to make drugs. The NCR eventually took them down quite a bit, but the really fascinating thing about them is the origin of their culture as a whole. You see...
Look, can I get the abridged version?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget that not everyone finds them as fascinating as I do. Here, I salvaged this book from an old library. It's a history of people called the Mongols. I think that's what the Khans built their culture on. You should read it. It's fascinating stuff.
So yeah, the Mongols and the Khans and Genghis Khan. Yeah, that's all what that's about. I saw the little thing come up saying I no longer have dehydration sickness, and then it immediately popped back in. Anyway.
Damn it, someone offed Motor Runner. That guy was one of our biggest clients.
Oh. Jeez. No idea who did that, but I finished that Vault 3
and you
run.
didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment.
Any new jobs for me?
Ordinarily I would, but it seems like all our clients have ended up dead. You could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes.
Cool, I'll get going. Jack?
How's my most favoritist friend?
I know a few recipes for chems you might want. I could teach you.
Right on. What have you got?
I can teach you super stim packs.
Right on. Let's have it. Groodalicious.
Groodalicious.
Caps. What do I owe you?
No charge, just helping out.
Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip cat.
We'll just repeat all this. Get experience and karma. Hey, Anders, you fucking weirdo.
Gruda.
Stop walking away from me, because you're going to have to walk back and... Yeah. New unarmed technique. Oh, okay. You've learned the Khan's special move. You can use this technique to initiate a power attack while moving left or right. Pocket sand! Party time mentats. Although I think I just need to teach him 3 to complete the quest.
Gruda.
No charge. I can teach you rocket.
Rumor
and the
from
Khans
strip
now
is that
love
House
me.
is dead. I hope the old bastard.
Gruda.
No charge, just helping out. Any...
Diane handles most of the...
Alright, cool.
Choked on his own tongue.
I believe... Yep, okay, got that complete. Don't have, oh, Dabba Dabba or whatever it was anymore. And we'll talk to Papa about the Khans.
Ah, you're back. What else do you need?
Have a look at this book. If you want to see what your tribe could be, read about the Mongol Empire.
This is exactly the kind of symbol the Khans could unite behind. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
That sounds wise. I wish you the best.
If you should ever tire wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
Thanks. I just might. For now, we'll call it an episode there. Having become idolized with the Great Khans, resolved all their issues, even though we killed one of their best customers, Motor Runner. We did it stealthily, though, so they don't know it was us. But yeah, we took out the Fiends in Vault 3 as well, because they're annoying little shits, even though they'll keep popping up all over New Vegas. But yeah, next time we'll go talk to Colonel Moore, and then I'm pretty sure she'll want us to go and deal with the Brotherhood of Steel. yeah, we'll do those guys, and then we'll be pretty much ready to do the dam. We won't, but like the main story will be pretty much done and ready to go. Cool. So until next time, thanks for hanging out with me and Hardcore Pete, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.